What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. And you already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment if you rocking with your boy. Welcome back to Hold My Nuts podcast. I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate every single person that subscribes to the channel, because this is something that I haven't told anyone about. It's an organic channel, so everybody that's rocking with your boy, it's a real actual person that really vibes with the content. So I truly appreciate that, man. So let's get right into the video, man. And today's topic is, it's curving season. We curving. You're getting curved, I'm sorry. You are getting curved. This is curving season. That's what it is. It's curving season because it's necessary. We have to curve these hoes. We have to curve these jezebels. We have to curve these succubus individuals. We have to curve these wretched females, man. We got to curve them. It's curving season. And the reason it has to be curving season is because we have to allow ourselves to build up enough spiritual, mental strength to be able to handle everything that these entities throw at us. These are facts. It's curving season. And I know if you don't see Semen Retention, you already curving these hoes. You already curving them. I'm curving them too. I'm curving them too, man. Listen, because you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I gotta curve you. You know what I mean? I might have a conversation with you. I might, whatever. But at the end of the day, you getting curved, man. You are getting curved. That's just what it is. Because it's just not worth it. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your time. Because this is a time, guys, where we have to be on our A game. We gotta be on our A game. Right? You can't get caught up in falling back into the old pattern of living, because all these motherfuckers gonna do is drain your energy. That's it. And then you back in the same spot like a hamster in a cage. You just running around in circles, not going anywhere. Right? It's curving season. It's curving season. It's time for us to take the power back. And the way we take the power back is being able to control the sexual urge. It's tough. But with practice, meditation, prayer, we can do this. We can do this. Our minds have just been conditioned and wired to lust after the females. So we just got to rewire the brain. Every day that you overcome that sexual temptation, every day that you overcome and you fall back on being overly indulged in Instagram, TikTok, seeing all these women with their breasts out and their ass out and just doing all of these whorish things, the more you can peel yourself back from those type of behaviors, the easier it's gonna be for you to stand up to the temptation, resist the temptation, and allow yourself to accumulate the gift that God has given us as men, which is the power to create life through the juice. We got the juice, baby. We have the juice, and we gotta maintain that juice, because the more we maintain that juice, the more that's gonna build up, and we're gonna be able to handle what we need to handle. I don't know if you guys notice that, like, when you're, releasing the juice, you're just not on your A game. You just can't be. You can't be on your A game. You can't. That's why we have to curve these hoes. You gotta curve them, dog. You gotta curve them. You have to curve them. And then you get to the point to where you start building up your own self-esteem. You're like, damn, I curved old shorty. The old me would have never curved old shorty, but I curved her. Why did you curve her? Because you've been building up. You've been rewiring the way you think. You've been building up the testosterone, your masculinity is being enhanced, and you're realizing that you don't need that. What you really need is more important than that temporary, fleeting pleasure. It's curving season, guys. We have to curve. It's of most importance that we curve. We got to curve. I ain't talking about like, hating women and things of that nature. We don't hate women, and every woman's not a whore, right? Even though they're not hard to find. Let's just put it that way. If you want to find one of those, they're not hard to find. Let's just put it that way. If you're really trying to find a virtuous woman, a good girl, a good woman, that's like a needle in a mother-plucking haystack. That's just what it is. Lemon water. Gotta stay juiced up, detoxed. But we gotta curve, man, because if we don't curve, we're not gonna be able to progress. Man, I hear guys like, I don't know if you guys ever watched are into Elon Musk. That's one of my, I like Elon Musk just because, I've invested in a company before. So, yeah. So, but he talks about semen retention, and the guy who's interviewing him is looking at him with this blank face, like this motherfucker crazy. He didn't get it. He was not. It was not registering what Elon was saying, and Elon was dropping him knowledge, was dropping him gems. And you gotta understand, this man worth like 300 billion. So you probably want to pay attention to what he has to say. Like, you want to, what do you mean? And he was just talking about the overindulgence in sex, and he was just talking about like just wasting your seed when that energy, he was saying that energy can be used to go towards building something great, right? And you're not gonna be able to do that, man, if you're not curving these hoes. You gotta curve these hoes. You gotta curve them, man. You gotta curve these hoes, because if you don't curve these hoes, your dreams are gonna curve you. If you don't curve these hoes, the lack of energy that you have is gonna curve you. If you don't curve these hoes, happiness, stability of mind will curve you, because you're giving into your animalistic instincts. We gotta curve these hoes. We have to take the power back. These bitches out here half naked everywhere. They're everywhere, bro. Like I said, they are not hard. They are not hard to find. Their Instagram flooded. TikTok flooded. Everywhere you go. And it's about to be summertime, so these bitches gonna be out here just they gonna be out here, man. So we gotta be ready. We have to be ready, man, because if we're not ready, you're gonna fall back into that temptation, man. I'm FLA, baby. I'm a Florida boy, born and raised. You understand what I'm saying? So I know what it's like out here in the summertime. I already know. You feel me? So, hey, you gotta be prayed up. You gotta be meditating. You have to be eating right. You gotta curve these hoes. You gotta curve these hoes, man. You gotta curve them, right? This is not about, this is for you. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Jezebel. It has nothing to do with the Jezebel culture. It has nothing to do with these fucking women, man. It has nothing to do with them. It has to do with you. You have to curve them for you. You have to curve them for you. It's power, man. I ain't gonna lie. I curved a chick a couple weeks ago. And when I'm talking about a curve, this is a person I would have never curved. I curved her ass though. And guess what? It felt good. It felt better than actually giving in to that just worthless temptation. It would not have even been worth it to even, but the old me would have just been like, another one bites the dust. That's just what it would have been. But I curved her ass. Easy. You know what I'm saying? And it felt great. It actually felt really good to have that power to be like, I see you. I see the breast. I see the ass. I see the cute face. But you know what? Listen, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me, right? It just felt good to do that, to not be a slave to these trifling ass. Oh man, it just feels good, man. It feels good to just have that power. Like, I curved that bitch. That's just what it felt good. It felt good. It felt good. You know what I'm saying? And you know a chick who deserves to be curved. You know that. You know who that is. You know the vibes they with. You understand it. You a man. We already know. We already know when we dealing with a hoe. We know it. These hoes think they slick. They think they could come across and act like I've told women this. The way you dress is going to dictate how I approach you. That's just a fact. That's a fact. The way you dress is going to dictate how I approach you. Where I meet you is going to dictate how I approach you. A lot of things are going to dictate how I come at you, right? There's been women who are, you can tell from their conduct initially, how they present themselves. I'm going to approach this female in a certain way. Then there's other girls who they got the dress right below the butt cheek or above. You already know how you're getting approached. You already know. So I see all of this to say, we know when we're dealing with a female that's worthy of being curved. Because we ain't stupid. These women got spidey senses. We do too. We know a hoe. We can smell a hoe from a mile away. We can smell a hoe from a mile away, bro. You can smell them. I can smell them. We know when we dealing with a hoe. We already know. We already know. So it feels good to be able to curve these individuals because they're not going to bring you anything. They're not going to bring anything good into your life. Anything. The only thing they're going to bring into your life is a whole bunch of just horrible things. You're going to waste your time. Listen, guys, in this day and age, it is imperative that you focus on yourself. It's imperative. Because I'm going to tell you, every girl, if she's a good looking girl, she got 10, 20 niggas hitting her up at any given time. You one of those 10 to 20 niggas. You won, right? She's constantly getting hit up because the world is conditioned to make these men be pulled in by the sexual attraction. It's not even a sexual attraction. It's a lustful, what's the word I want to use? It's not a sexual attraction because then we're making sex in itself evil, and it's not. Lustful is a good word for it, but it's another word that I want to use. Starts with a P. What is it? I can't think of it. Maybe you guys can leave a comment. Maybe you know the word that I'm trying to say. But the world understands how to get these men to come in and gravitate towards, you know, just the women being half dressed, women being half naked. Like, but you're not gonna find no motherfucking wife on Instagram, man. I'm sorry. Not like, I mean, I ain't saying they ain't out there, you know, but what I'm saying is like, dude, in this day and age, man, it might just be good to be single, bro. Because I'm telling you, the way the world is, man, these women, you know what, man? I don't even know if they're worthy to even be called women. I don't know what the fuck they are, right? But your seed, your self-development is not worth it. So you have to curve these hoes. This is whole curbing season. Whole curbing season, man. This is whole curbing season. Best believe it. You got a whole curve. That's a new wave right now. Let's start a new wave. Let's start a new wave in the semen retention no fap community called hoe curving. We hoe curving. We curving these hoes. Cause they're not gonna help you make money. They're not gonna bring any peace to your life. And like I said, you competing with 10, 20, 100 niggas, man. That's what you're competing against. So when you say, oh, you're so beautiful, 100 niggas I said that. So what's gonna make yours stand out? These hoes' attention span is like that of a 5-year-old kid in the front row of a church in the pew. Kid ain't trying to hear that, man. They trying to go play. They trying to go eat some Jello pudding pops. These are facts, right? So it's important that we curve these hoes. This whole curving season. Whole curving season, man. If you curve the hoe, drop it down. And now when I say hoe, I'm not disrespecting women. I'm talking about women that are they just have no intrinsic value. They're just really a waste of skin. That's all they are. Waste of skin, waste of your time, waste of your energy. They're not gonna help you elevate. They're not gonna help you elevate. And you've already seen the benefits of no fap. You've already seen the benefits of semen retention. You already see how once you get to a certain point, you start attracting these women, right? And you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna know who's worth having a conversation with, who's worth, taking out on the date and trying to get to know them, not sexually, but trying to get to know the person, the essence of the person, like a real fucking date. Like, ain't no more real fucking dates, man. You know what I mean? Where you really get to know a person and then you guys start falling for each other and then the shit fucking happens. The way dates go now, and cause you a nigga. You trying to hit the home runs quick as possible. Those are facts. And as men, because of the way the world is and the way this whole dynamic is set up with the women and them being half naked, you can't waste a lot of time trying to really get to know these females because number one, they tell you everything you need to know up front. You can just tell by their Instagrams, you can tell by the way they dress, you can tell what they promote, you can tell what the fuck they own, right? So as a man, I'm not gonna take all my time and energy trying to figure you out. I already know. You already gave me the signs. We go from point A to point Z quick as possible. And that's a fact. So we have to curve these hoes, man. This is whole curving season, baby. You guys retain that seed, because by you retaining that seed, number one, you get the power. That's how you're gonna be able to curve. If you keep releasing, you will not be able to curve, because you're gonna keep giving into the sexual urges. You're gonna keep giving into it. We gotta let this shit build up. We gotta let it build up. And we gotta get to the point where we can feel the energy, control the energy, and we can transmute the energy the way we wanna transmute it. That's the goal. We have to master the art of transmutation. And I feel like that's an ever that's the thing that we're going to have to do forever. We're going to have to keep learning ways to transmute the energy effectively, because you have this, the urge, and then you have what can you do to transmute, and then you have that moment in between. That moment in between is where we fall, right? We got to get past the urge and then have something to transmute the energy to. But how do you get to the actually doing the transmutation? You have to jump over that hurdle of the sexual urge. Curve these women, man. Curve these hoes. This whole curving season, man. Like and subscribe. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one.